Hello everybody and welcome to a 4 a.m. video. You can see the time up there. So I wanted to talk about something I've been working on recently. I am working on a complete living dex. But I have mentioned this before. I've been working on a living dex, but I'm also working on a living shiny dex. And there's only 2 Pokemon I am missing out of this whole thing. This one, the electric, I think it's a monkey it's supposed to be. I'm not for sure. And apparently it was released in, what was it? It was released in Shield and Sword when it first came out, but I didn't have the game or Switch at that time. And in this one, they're the last 2 that I'm missing. Yes, I have Volcanus. I have every other one, Marshadow and all. There was those giveaways at the distribution whatever at the GameStops and then the one place, and I managed to get my uncle to take me. Target, that was it. But I've been working on a shiny, and no, I didn't get one of those event shinies. I can't remember its name, but I wanted to show this. So these are my extra shinies. I have an extra Zubat and I have an extra Ponyta. This is all my shinies though, starting with my Pidgeot all the way down to this list. Every single one. Now, just in the past 2 days, everybody, I have gotten Parasect, Paris, Diglett, Dugtrio, where's the next ones? Glimmer, Muck, Ghastly, Haunter, Onyx, and I just evolved one Onyx that I already had into the Steelix. So, yeah, I did that as well. Thank you very much. Let's see, where it was, wait, how many did I just count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's one I'm missing and I can't think what it is. Oh wait, it was Raticate. Raticate, I just got 2. Where was Raticate? There he is. There he is. Yes, 10 of them in 2 days. And all of these I got from Let's Go Pikachu. 10 shinies in 2 days. I also technically could have caught 2 other Zubats, because I ran into 2 other Zubats. So, yeah. But I was focused on that Paris. It took me to get the first Paris. Took me 8 hours. 8 hours. That is insane. The second one only took me about another hour. I'm still trying to get a Gengar. And yes, you may have noticed that these are in numeral order. Which, yes, that includes, this is all extra Pokemon that don't go anywhere. Here's all my legendaries. Oh yeah, I have a lot of legendaries. And mythicals, because I even have a few of these. I have 2 of these actually. I even have 2 Arceuses. So yeah. I got a bunch of Phione. Anyone want a Phione? I don't think you can trade them, but I got a ton of them. There's the complete unknown. Every unknown. All got from one game. You can see where the game is from. But here's my main boxes. Every single Pokemon. Every single one. And I've been trying to replace anyone that I have traded from someone. I have... Okay, I have these from Pokemon Go, which I wish I could remove that little symbol. I have them from Go. I have Pokemon from the Game Boy, like that one. That's from my Game Boy. Yes. I have Game Boy. I have them from Go. I have them from all sorts of places. And I put W there. I just picked a random unknown to fit there. I have a few extras, so. I got all these. You can see I've done a lot. This is a hard one to get. I did find out recently that I can get this one in Shield and Sword. There are ways to get a few Pokemon in Shield and Sword that I just found out. So I've been working on getting them all, though. And I think I only have 2 more left I have to replace that are not traded. Just 2. And the one I'm working on, and that is this one right here. That was a traded one. It is not mine. So I do plan on getting a new one of those. However I can. And then the other one that I have that I believe... Is that one? Okay. I believe there's only one other. Because, mind you, I've been working really hard. Yeah, got another one of them. Got Victinis. I got a ton of Victinis through an event. You could restart your Switch game for Shielded Sword when they were doing the Victini and get infinite Victinis that way. And I always think you're shiny. It always thinks shiny because I'm like, when was it ever blue? I don't remember that. I had one of these shiny, but it was a trade, and I don't know who I traded it from. And I'm trying to remove all traded Pokemon. All these used to be traded until I got them from Go, and now Legends Arceus is a thing. And we got... Where is it? Okay, it's this box. Wishy-washy. And I will say, before... here it is. This one. I do not have either of these. And I just realized this one too. Yeah, both of these I don't have. But I have this one. But I don't have this one. I'll elaborate in a bit. But there is another Pokemon here that I want to mention real quick. Where are you? Where are you? There. This one. Oh my god. It is so annoying to catch this one. Now, like I said, it is easier now. But before, it was a nightmare. So, I still need to get access to, whatever. Not Shield. Scarlet. That's the name of the game. Couldn't think of the name. Yeah, I have this one, and I thought this was the Pokemon I was missing, but it doesn't count, and I don't know why. And yes, it was from my Go account. I also am working on the process of getting the shiny, it's in Go. What is it called? The Wish Granty Pokemon. What was that? I can't... What was the Wish Granty Pokemon? Oh, yeah. These. They're actually catchable if you go over to Shield and Sword 2. Different weather and all. It was Gen 3, right? Gen 3. This is Gen 4, right? I can't remember which... This is Gen 2. Okay, I'm in Gen 2. Yeah, there. Jirachi. Yes. I could not think of its name. But that is everything I have in there for shiny and Vex. But this is why Violet I'm working on as well. Because yes, I am working on both Scarlet and I am working on Violet still. But I need Scarlet to complete the Dex as well. Without trades. And there is some changes. They have improved the game a bit, but I think they downgraded too, because it doesn't look as beautiful as before. Downgraded in graphics. But performance is much better. Still not perfect, but it is much better. And yes, I was aware there was horrible performance in the game. I also have the DLC already. Also, this is my main team right now. All level 100. I have so many level 100s. I've been breeding. I've been working on getting these. I've been working on a lot. And I've been doing all the events. But yes, I have completed every single one of these as well. I have a few shinies, but I don't think there's a way to sort for shiny. Is there a way to do that? Known move. Markings. I put a star on the ones I knew were shiny. Okay, so obviously my team has a shiny right there. I have a shiny Quillfish in here as well. And then in here, I don't know why it does that. I have both of these as shiny as well. In fact, I should move my shinies into the box. There. Also, these are loading much quicker. So, that's actually, really good. Okay. Wow. But here is every new Pokemon. I have already got them all. These were a nightmare because I had to randomly trade with people, hope I got one, then I bred them, and then I was able to evolve them and all. Oh, it was a nightmare for the starters, but I got them all. I got all these, got these two, which I saw someone saying this one could technically evolve into this one, just staying in here. It cannot. Please tell me it can, at least. This one, bad shiny. I've already seen a few of them. So, ones like this, it's traded. So, if it is a Scarlet exclusive, it is traded. But I have them all. So, you could say, Palafin, I found out how to get it. You got to go into 5-star raids. It is a pain. And a lot of people were dumb when it first came out. So, that's good as well. Now, like I said, I want to get Scarlet so I don't have any of these traded Pokemon. Because I want to have a complete living dex of non-traded Pokemon. And yes, I have so many Pokemon. And yes, I even got this one. He is a pain, and now I'm trying to get it in Go, and it's even more of a pain. You may notice that I don't have the legendary here, because I had to trade my legendary for this legendary. Yeah. Just so I can complete the dex to get the shiny thing. That's it. That's all I did. But any of the exclusives I did trade for. And then I obviously have both of these, which I did not trade for these. They were both in raids, and I beat them. And this one, Iron Leaves, oh my god, it was annoying, and people are dumb. You can see, it's a grass psychic type, and it's psychic terra type, right? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Let me fight with a water type. Oh, I know. Let me fight with types that are weak against psychic. You dumb. You dumb. Eventually, it was a team I had, I was using Demon here. And 3 people were the other ones were using Iron Hands, or not, or something similar. It was one of these irons. I can't remember which iron, but it was one of the irons they were using. I'm pretty sure it was Iron Hands, though. But point is, we were able to finally beat it. Because they finally terrestrialized. Yeah, they would refuse to terrestrialize. I don't know why. But yeah, so I have completed every dex. I have no life. And yes, all of these Pokemon I am trying to get a shiny of as well. I hope I don't fall into the bug that does it. The one thing that people don't know. Now, obviously you can see this is what I got here. I got that. These 2 Pokemon here look really interesting, though. If you look at them, they look really interesting. And I have a theory that it's going to be a grass fairy for the part 1. And the second one, I'm thinking water. I don't know. Probably. It still looks like fairy, but it looks kind of like a dragon type too. But with the eyes, it just speaks fairy to me. And if it's both fairy, that's fine, because my 2 favorite types are water and fairy. I love fairy. I know a lot of people don't. But today is the 30th when I'm recording this. And at 5, I believe it is today, they have the event started for the battle. The terrestrializing battle for, I can't remember. It's Oshawtt's final form. So I'll be participating in that later today. Hopefully today. But I will be participating on it to get it, because this game, once it gets support for the Switch, for home, it is going to be the quickest and most efficient game for shiny hunting for me. I don't want to do it until then. And yes, I want a Gengar. And I'll tell you right now, how you get Gengar, Machamp, and all those as shiny easily, you can catch them in Shield, or go get those starters from Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee, and then trade them to Legends Arceus through Home, and then in Legends Arceus, you can evolve them. It is that simple, that easy. I don't know why why most people don't think about doing it. But yes, and many of you probably noticed, if you have a good eye, I have one other Pokemon in here most people don't have. I was able to get it before support was dropped. But there is one Pokemon that I hope they fix. I really do, because I need to complete it over on my one thing. And I am going to put up an image here. I forgot to mention it, if I remember. I'm going to put up an image of the 7 shinies I have in Go. So, if I remember. But I have a lot I've been working on. Egg hatching is not my favorite method. I do not like egg hatching, but I also do not like the random running. I do not like the method with how I have to get those things from the, what's it called? I don't even know what it's called, but you know the, what is it called? I can't think of its name. Those fruit things. What are they called? The plants that you gotta get to make the sandwich. I can't even think of their name. But those things. I don't like getting them because I have to deal with dumb people all the time. So many people are not good at those raids. Okay, where is it? No, it was 3rd gen. It was 3rd gen, not 2nd gen. Yes, I do have these in here as well. So, I got them in here. So that's good on my part. There it is, right there. Spinda! Yeah, I have a Spinda. I don't know where I transferred this one from. Checks... Because it's weird. It doesn't tell me. Hoenn region. It doesn't tell me it was from Game Boy. But you can see, like, you don't have any games installed that it can go to. But I do have games that it's from. So, I ended up getting this on the DS. Transferred it to Pokemon Home. And then transferred it over to here. And you can see how long ago I actually got it. That was from 2011. That is how old of a Pokemon this was for me. I had it back in Pokemon Bank. And I transferred it from Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home. This is the only way you were able to get a Spinda. And I don't think you can do it anymore. I believe they already dropped support, which sucks because it is an amazing Pokemon. And I mean, not for stats or nothing. I mean, it's an amazing because of how variance it is. You'll never get 2 of the same. And I don't know how they would put it in here, but they need to find a way to put it back in because people want to complete the decks, and you can if it has no support for this. But also, these can't trade them out, but you can put them in because, like, you can get them from Go. And I kind of wish I did not trade this one from Go, actually, because I still need to evolve one of these into this, and I can't find one of these. So I just can't find one of these anymore. I don't know where they are, but they are mysterious creatures. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about what I've been working on and all, because this is what I've been doing. I have no life. I really don't. And you'll notice how many shinies I've collected, how much work I've done. I have no life. I don't. And you can see, like, Gen 1, there is in here, I believe it is, I am at 42 Gen 1s now. I believe there's 42 in here, because there's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it's 40. So there's exactly 40. Wow. So there's exactly 40 in here of Gen 1 Pokemon. Yeah. Exactly 40. That's insane. Because that also means, since I have 40 of them, there's 151 Pokemon for Generation 1. I have 40. That leaves me with 111 more to go. Just for Gen 1 alone. And I don't know if I'll be able to ever do it. I really don't. But it is a fun game. If you have any tips, because I like shiny hunting. It is fun. Shiny hunting is fun, but the issue in shiny hunting is how tedious it can be, time consuming, and I don't know some of the best methods. I'm actually new to shiny hunting, so I'm not used to it. So if you have any tips, tricks, hints, or whatever I can do, you can also see how many I got from Go. Quite a lot. Go was my best bet for them. Even these two I was able to get recently. So, but yeah, if you have any tips, hints, tricks, I will show you what I have real quick. I don't need a, why am I actually, I don't know why I did that. So, I have Violet, Legends Arceus, Let's Go, Brilliant Diamond, Shield, Sword. Those are the games I have. Those are the games. If you have any tips for any of these on how to get them, plus Go, any better methods, any tips, any tricks, anything, because I know the egg method, I know the chain methods, I know the completing decks perfect method here, and I know the egg methods and all, but one of my biggest problems is Ditto. Which one of these would Ditto be the easiest in? And all. That's what I want to know. Which one's the easiest to get Pacific Pokemon in? Because right now I'm thinking Let's Go is the easiest out of them all. With the chain catching, I've been getting them left and right. And I've hatched over, 600 eggs in this one, looking for an Onix. I caught 70 Onixes, and I found a shiny in this one. 670. 670. Which one sounds quicker? Seriously. And this one, I've been running around defeating Onixes, completing them, and everything. So, if you have any tips, tricks, hints, or any info, let me know. I really love Pokemon, and I want to complete both living decks and shiny living decks, but I don't need to do it through one game specifically. I can do it through multiple games, and that's it. Alright? Now, I am actually talking while recording. I am not pre-recording, so I hope you all enjoy this little demonstration of what I've been doing, what I've been preoccupied with, and the fact that I have no life. Because I have no life. I love shiny hunting, and I've been enjoying it. I mean, mind it probably could do better if it was streaming it, but still, whatever.